Hola.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien. What's up, Lance? Awesome. We
La-
had Lance on yesterday. Great, man. I know you know Lance as well. Such a
yeah,
good guy. Well, how are you doing?
I'm good.
What
I'm
time
good.
is it over there now?
Here is the 7 p.m., which is good.
17. Okay, good. And it's like
Yeah,
11 a.m. over here. Right on.
yeah,
Awesome. Well, this is good. Nice to finally meet you through the virtual world.
yeah. No, thank you for like having me here. You know,
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for spending some time. I know
where
I've
in California
re
you are.
I knew you back when I don't know, it's probably been a few years just through Instagram. I've met so many people through Instagram in the community of the magicians,
Yeah.
and you put out a lot of great content. And that's why
Oh,
we're here to talk about your perspective. And yes,
I'm,
Sonia is awesome. That's why we're here too. And I guess give me a quick little brief story on how you got into magic.
so okay. So I don't know if you know that I'm from a small city in Spain, like really, really small, which
Yeah.
there is not magic at all there. And for example, by the time when I was getting into magic, I think I was 14 years old, which you didn't have any social media, you didn't have anything. And also, I couldn't speak in English. So that was making it even harder. So I'm not from Madrid, I'm from a city called Palencia.
Okay.
I think 3 hours from the car. And it's basically, I was going to the next city next to Palencia where they had a huge market, and I found like a little shop, a magic shop. And just by being curious, I bought a few tricks. Also, my father, he loves magic as well, so he was encouraged me a lot. And that day, it was happening a magic convention where I saw Jorge Blas. You know Jorge Blas?
What is it again?
Jorge Blas.
No, I don't.
He does more illusionism, and I mean, he's a great magician. He's really known in Spain. So I saw him on the stage doing a death act, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do that. And I'm in love
Nice.
with animals as well, so that's why like I wanted to start doing magic because of that act, really. And so my father was encouraging me a lot. We bought tricks. That magic shop showed me where I could get like online stuff, and obviously it was through a Spanish website. So I was just buying tricks, learning it, and I started creating my act. Also, this is really curious when in my high school, it was my teachers told me that one of the teachers who was retired was a magician. So he got in contact with me, and he was basically showing me some tricks and things like that. And when he died, the the teachers were like
Oh,
told me that he left me his stuff,
oh
and
wow.
he gave me his death as well. So it sounds like a movie a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. No, that sounds like that's a great story. Wow. And so you got all the doves. You took all that responsibility. I know dove work is a lot of work. Do you
Yeah,
still do dove work?
hmm?
Do you still work with doves?
No, because I live in London, and I think it's really hard to manage.
It's a lot of work, I know.
Yeah, when I mean, in Spain, I was living obviously with my parents, right? So the deaf, I had two. So they got one of the ones that from the teacher, from the magician, and the other one, it was mine. But I started doing like creating my own shows. I went to like a little TV show in Spain, um, or like a talent show. I got finalist. So
Nice.
like it was really, I mean, it was really big, and the way I was working, like earning money, is just doing magic, like illusionism, things like that. But
That's
yeah,
awesome. That's a really good story. I love to hear the story, how everyone starts. Everyone has their own unique story. And
they like
so,
actually about it. But
and then for before you got into magic, I always like to ask magicians, like, what's your first experience with magic? And it may not have to be a magician. Maybe it could be even a musician. Like you, what was like the first magic that you thought like, wow, this is like real magic as a kid, like before you got into knowing the works behind it? What was like the first thing
like
that really popped up to you?
the show that I told you about Jorge Blas with the doves.
Is that the one?
Yeah, because it's like,
And that's the one that you really wanted to be a magician.
yeah, because I mean, the fact of like wanting to be a magician, it came later on because I was just doing it because obviously I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
and as well, I don't know if you know that I'm a dancer, so
Yes,
like
I know. And were you a
yeah,
dancer before the magic? Were you always a
I
dancer
was
before?
I started dancing when I was 6 years old, ballet, obviously.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I got into hip hop later on, when I was going to like different cities in Spain to learn more about it. Because again, from my city, there's nothing about dance as well. So that helped me. So obviously that performance side of me, it got it easy for me in the magic, you know? So I always been really creative in that sense. With dance, with crafting as well. Like I love crafting, you know, like handcrafting, right? You say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was kind of, I fell in love with magic as well, with because I could do it to people. Because dance, I think, is for yourself, more for yourself, right? You can enjoy for yourself, also like for staging. But magic, I don't think if you don't have someone who's gonna enjoy with you, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it just becomes moves. It
Right.
becomes
Yeah.
really
That's
intricate,
really unique with magic. Yeah.
you know.
And it is like dance. And I've been talking to so many magicians in the past couple of weeks, and how some people have like martial arts and dance background, or all different backgrounds. And
Yeah,
the dance it goes hand in hand with magic, because we're doing dance movements with our fingers
like,
or with our whole body on stage. You're moving a lot, and I love how you incorporate all that to make it a original act. Like, it shows who you really are and what you really love, and people see that passion. And then with the magic, it just so much magic, you know. And that's another thing when you do magic, particularly with music and dance. Do you think of the music or the song first, or do you go into the magic first and think of what song or music you'd like to go with it?
so it depends. Some of the times I get inspired by the music, and as soon as I get a song, and I'm like, oh my god, I can do this, and I start choreographing into it with obviously sleight of hands. Because I do a lot of sleight of hand music,
Yeah.
just because it helps. It is easier to choreograph. So if I, like, for example, the other day I was doing a live with a friend of mine who sings, and she says
Oh,
something about pennies going up, and it's when I went like did the muscle pass up, you know.
yeah.
And, oh, I can play around with that, and again, it's all about movement, right?
Right.
But yeah,
I know you got
it's
your coin out too.
yeah. Like I'm practicing now the other hand as well to do it. But it depends.
Right. Always practicing.
Always, every day. It depends. It's always with music, or sometimes I have the beat on my in my head, and I do it, because if you always have a normal beat, is this it can fit really well in any music really.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing the comments make me laugh.
Yeah, I know. I know. We got some good friends. I know Damien's a good friend of yours. We got Cranzo. We had him. Awesome.
And so
What's up, guys? Yes, I know you guys were doing. Recently, I saw you guys were doing like the spin challenge.
I mean,
I know you're crazy good. You do with everything, with your makeup kit,
yeah,
your cards, your phone.
I can do it
You
with
should do it with like a pizza box.
yeah, with the palette. Have you seen, so my a video a while ago I did for Nike. I did it with a sneaker.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
with a
yeah. No, I did see that. That's awesome. So with like a shoe,
yeah,
it's like, how are you gonna do it with that? That's magic.
yeah. So that's why, like, for example, when you use magic and movement together, it just okay. So when I perform in close and magic, I don't do it as much. You know, I'm not really a good talker. I don't. I think
More
this,
like visual.
yeah, like I think this comes from dancing. Obviously, dancers do not have to talk, right? They don't have to express themselves. You express yourself by dancing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I express myself. So if I do any magic effect to people, yeah, obviously I have to talk to them. But this is more. It becomes more like being a performer and just talking to them as a normal person, and then I'll be like, okay, let's have a little, like, let's have fun, and then I just start doing magic. I'm not a storyteller, for example. I wouldn't.
Or in your own way, you let the magic kind of speak for itself, and just like dancing, it's a great
Yeah,
art where people could still connect and express and learn how you're expressing yourself. I mean, I always think that for myself. Like a big goal for mine is to do a silent act, and it's like that's you gotta be really like expressing with your face and your body and all the movements.
I mean,
And
I
it's
have.
always good to be yourself before you start opening up into the magic. Like you were saying, like what you were saying, it's better to be yourself rather than opening up straight in the magic, because sometimes that could be too much for some people. And that's always an interesting take on for magicians. Like some like to hold out a little bit and then ease their way into it, and some people just like to go full throttle and just like magic, and just show the visual magic. And I think you
I
got to have a balance.
Yeah, I think depends. Obviously, depends what you do, right? Like if you're gonna walk out to someone, I believe you have to get to know them first, as they have to get to know you. Like I think it's a 50-50 in here, right? Um,
Right.
the same thing as they will, like they have to like you. You have to like them too. Why would you do magic to someone that doesn't want to see magic, right?
Right.
I think it's a 50-50, and it's about more the persona, right? If they like you, they're gonna enjoy anyway whatever you do. I think.
Absolutely. 100%. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
You know.
I don't know if you can hear me well, yeah?
Yeah. No, you sound good. Everyone
Okay.
else, can you hear us? I know there's a little pixelation, but it's not that bad. Hopefully you
Let's
hear
see.
me well too. But it looks
Oh,
good.
okay,
Yeah, if you
perfect.
guys have any questions for us, shoot them down below. What was another question? Someone did give me a question. Oh, like, what is your favorite coin trick?
My favorite contract. Let me show you.
Oh,
No.
let's see.
Keep us on the floor, right? Okay. I don't know if you can see it there. Like, well, I don't know if you can see it with the text, but this one's good. This one is
Oh,
my favorite. Sometimes people might think that I've got thread between my hands, but I haven't got thread. I've got hair between my hands. So watch one. And from this, when I do it to people, is
that's
so
awesome.
good because you can have anything, and it just floats, and it's just all these little hands.
I
And
love it. Yeah, that's so good. And that's what I love about coin magic too. Is like you could really go up to any place in the world and do that and understand it. Card magic. I mean, different cultures, coin and card magic can mean different things. Some people have like a cards and they're like, oh, okay, gambling. No, no, no. But a coin could be just everyone has a coin. Everyone sees money, and that.
but what I loved about coin magic is because you can do so by learning the sleight of hands of coin magic, you can apply it to anything. So
Exactly. Yeah.
that's what I've been focusing so much is basically about. Sorry. It's definitely here. My girlfriend is just watching the live at the same time.
Are you hear the echoing?
It's bad.
It's like an inception over there now.
And she's saying that the quality is bad, so maybe it's because I was close. Is it better now, the quality?
Yeah, it looks good. It's been good. It's actually a lot better now. Let's see. Lance said, "Where do you see your magic in 5 years?"
Oh, Lance, I hate you because I write those questions.
Always pushing it.
And I was talking actually to my girlfriend about these questions, because I'm a person who lives right the present at the moment, and I live the future, but not such as the future, because I
Right.
don't. It's a little something when I was in Spain. I didn't know I would go to London in the future. I was thinking that I would stay in Spain forever because I didn't speak in English. I learned by myself in London just with people. It was tough.
Yeah.
But that's why I think about the future, but in a short term. So for me, I would like to have my own TV show. And if that wouldn't make it happen, like producers or things like that, I think I can make it happen by YouTube. I think we can
Right.
make things happen by ourselves now because we got so much right now, right?
Yeah.
Like you can make things by yourself now. You don't depend on others, I think.
Yeah, that's the beauty in our time right now. We literally can. Like, we can learn anything through YouTube. We could do anything we want through YouTube.
Can I see
Can I see a card trick like that? I already put it. Dance monkey.
they putting me like on the spot?
I see you're wearing your shirt too. I noticed that. That's a cool trick.
Right?
That's something you came up with, and that's you, right? That's you on the shirt with the card.
You want to know a
Yeah.
little bit? this how I came up with it is because I've been working with some effects like that with the Nike effect. I don't know if you've seen it from the sock of the logo and the bra.
I have seen that. Yeah, that's
One,
great.
and then the one is with the lemon, and it becomes the
I like the
lemon.
lemon one a lot too. Yeah. And then so this is like that one with the card. Yeah.
There is one also that I'm gonna pull out soon. I'm just working like finish, but it's with Adidas as well.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah, so then the reason why I came up with this one is because I wanted to do it for people, for the audience. This one you actually can do it for people, but because of this time that we are at the moment, obviously I can't go outside and perform.
Right? I know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it to you. You, I want you to imagine I've got the cards right here. So in pictures and numbers, which one you want me to take out?
Check out the pictures.
The pictures. In pictures, we got jacks, we got queens, and we got kings. Which one would you like?
Let's go with the queens.
With the queens, of course, right? And in queens, we got blacks or red. Which one would you like?
The blacks.
Blacks. Okay, so you have said the queen and the black, but you haven't said any suits.
No. Which suit? Club?
Black. Okay, good. I don't know if you can see.
It's out of your shirt and now in real life.
Yeah.
If that's the queen of clubs. Oh no. Oh,
You could have
that's
said
great. Bravo, bravo. Oh man.
that's a that will be one go. Obviously, I have another thing that will be with people. This is I want to do it like that, like live, but with
And how
people.
cool, yeah, how cool is that you could do that live? You know, like that still plays real big and perfect. And of course, yeah, it's great to have people there in person, but that's excellent.
Then like that, and there'll be nothing in it, and they can
Yeah,
touch it. That's what I wanted it.
yeah,
But I mean, obviously, you can. What I create is just the production. You can make whatever you want. I have the ideas for but it'll be with you can it will be a free selection. You can just and it will appear. It disappears from the deck and I appear here. And they will
no,
handle the deck and all stuff. So obviously I
that's
guess
awesome. Yeah,
you can imagine how it can be. But again, free choice if you want to make your own routine, you know. But I don't know yet if I'm gonna put it out. Don't know yet.
yeah, still working with it, and it looks like you got a fine template to work with too. Whether it's I mean, the playing cards is endless, and then you could do almost any item that you could think of, really, whatever you could put on a shirt.
Yeah, the reason why, okay, because a lot of people has told me why do you do another design or things like that is because my branding is like, you know, like I
Yeah,
didn't want a shirt with a card. I didn't want to do something obvious. I wanted
right.
to do something you could find any shop right, and it just had a card. So I didn't want something just like a plain card like this, right? Like
Yeah,
imagine. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want.
No, that's more subtle because it's part of the brand and the picture, and you're not really looking that close. It's like, oh, that's a cool picture, and then once you leeway into it, it's like, oh, whoa! Now you just pulled the card out of your mouth in the picture. What?
I don't want to attract attraction to my T-shirt by
Right.
saying "Fuck here," boom. And
Hey,
also,
look at me. Yeah.
it's about my brand. I want something modern that anyone can use. Um, I mean, if it's not your style, fair enough. But I feel this is more modern, you know, on the streets, and there's nothing that is like magic branding, you know.
Right, right.
That's
No, I
that's
like that a lot. I really do. I mean, even with we just reopened our new site for Slightly Smoking, and it's like Magic brand, like apparel. But now we're kind of opening up to more new things and to trying new concepts. And for me, like, I know we have like really straightforward magic stuff, but I really like the more subtle magic where it's more cryptic and more like, oh, that's a cool shirt. And then you look deeper into it and then oh, wow. Like I love those tricks. I know Jay Sankey had one where you fold it up and then it says something, it reveals the answer. And those are cool.
Exactly. Is as well the settlement that we as a magicians, we know what it means, card to mouth and stuff, but the rest of the people, they don't know. They just think that it's a cool design with a card. You know,
Right.
that is sad. Is make special, because I don't know if you see my other T-shirt I had. It's just a normal tee that I designed. It's a white T-shirt with is like with a leaf flower and say Sonia.
Uh-huh.
Why I designed it because I wanted to give someone something from me, but I didn't have a deck of cards that someone could buy, for example. So I'm like, oh, I want to design a T-shirt that looks cool. That is for magic, like it's magic industry, but anyone
Right.
can wear it. Anyone
Right.
that is not industry is wearing it. But
And that's
it's
cool.
also
That's a great idea. I mean, for your shows, you have that shirt and you do magic with it. People could buy that shirt and then they're like, "Oh, this is a shirt. She pulled something out of. Now I have it." You know, so it's like it makes it magic to them, and it's
yeah,
you sharing your brand. Yeah.
yeah. So that's why if I put it out there, I might do more designs similar, or I might not, but it'll be only T-shirt. Depends. You can buy it just the T-shirt, or you can buy it with the tutorial
With
and
the
stuff.
shirt. Yeah.
That's
No, that's a great concept. Yeah, I love it. Can't wait to. I'll get mine from you.
but yeah, that's
That's so cool.
really happy about it and everything because it took me so long. It took me so long to figure it out everything.
Yeah. How long when did you first have the process? So how long you been working on this project?
Because maybe since November, because I had everything in my mind, but then once you put it into real, sometimes it doesn't work as you think, like
Right.
easy as you think. But it became, once I had the design, so I had one design at first, it wasn't near as good as this. So obviously, I don't know if she's the one who does my videos. She's like basically a producer. So it
Yeah.
helped.
Awesome.
Yes, she took the picture. So obviously, I had to work on the picture. But then, if you don't know about print T-shirts, you should know that what you have on your image come completely different on a T-shirt. I had no clue that
Right.
that happened. The
Yeah.
colors
That's a change.
apart from the real picture. But then I wasn't too happy about it. Sorry, there you go. I wasn't too happy about this design, but it just makes it more real. If it's too good, it might not look as great for the trick. So I was happy about it though. But
Right. So you have to experiment and play with it.
yeah, you just need to be willing as well to spend money to kind
Right.
of
Yeah,
figure it
that's
out.
true.
For printing t-shirts, because I wanted to find out a good quality of t-shirt. My style is more oversized t-shirts as well. I wear fitted t-shirts, but I want a unisex one.
Right.
If I do a fitted, not a lot of guys will wear it just because since it's fitted. But if I do a unisex that is baggy on me, you just have to
There you go.
decide
Yeah.
the size of for yourself. So, but yeah, I'm really proud that it came everything together, because I was like, if this doesn't work, I need to make it work. 'Cause I need to.
Yeah, you're determined, and you made it work, and it seems like it's paying off. Now I'm sure everyone's gonna be wearing your shirts nowadays in the next year, right? That's the goal. No, you're making it happen. I love it. You know, and it's good to stay with it because sometimes you go through the creative process and it just things don't stick, and you gotta just keep it going because you have a dream and you want to make it a reality, and now you have it, and that's pure magic. That's manifestation at its finest.
Now the next one is about the Adidas one. that
Yeah.
like I could put it out there now, but I want to make it more interesting. So you'll see it. It's not something that is gonna do anything like that. It's just gonna be, but it's just methods of myself that I can work
Yeah.
on for that. But yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool. And how are you enjoying this time off now that we're like in between times? How is it over there? You're in London, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here, the situation outside, I guess, is like everyone. We are in lockdown, but people just goes outside as well. But I think people are realizing more. Myself, I've been in lockdown since probably a month already. It's been, I'm not sure. Since this,
I know it feels
so,
like forever.
no. But I'm being super productive, which I love. I want, I'm really obsessive with magic sometimes, and I'm
So I'm sure you're
constantly,
practicing a lot.
yeah, my head is constantly working, like constantly. I get inspired by a lot of artists, for example, and that makes me want to do things. So that be like, oh my god, I see this. This is so cool. What about if I do this, like together, mix on it? Say, so yeah, I this time is make me um finish the t-shirt, just working on more stuff, maybe filming some videos that I couldn't be, because obviously life. I
Right.
think my battery's gonna die. Give me a second. I'm gonna charge it.
Oh, no worries. No, it's a great time to practice and own your skill, get your chops down. A lot of magicians watching this. I'm sure you guys are all doing it. And thanks, Magic Trick Mike. You rock.
There you
There you
go.
are.
I think it's
We're
because my battery died.
here.
Sorry. So yeah, I
Nope.
don't know what we were
Oh no.
talking about. You hear me?
It sounded like the Matrix now.
I can see you well.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah? Sick. I think it's a bit delayed, but it's fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
No? What happened?
Wait,
Okay,
there it
it's
is.
delayed. Now?
There it is
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
I know we've ran through our 30 minutes quite fast. It goes by so fast. We're having fun.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And
I
thank
can
you so
I can
much.
keep
Can you leave
I can
us
keep
with
going if you want.
what's yeah.
I can keep going if you want, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I know that as long as we got some good connection.
Yeah.
But
I mean, fine. I don't know if you go good.
yeah, it's good over here.
Perfect.
You guys good over here? Can you guys all hear us? Tell us
In
down
the
below. I know you're down there. But what was I gonna
Magic
say?
Trick Mike in here as well. He's an amazing magician. I don't know if you've
Yeah,
seen
Laurel too.
Revive
Yeah, we got
Live.
a couple good friends. We got Nidavine. He was on earlier. Mark. He's great. That's a great coin guy.
Sick.
Ever Magic. All good. All good. Awesome. Hey, if you have
Amazing.
any questions too, send us our way. I had a question. What I was gonna say. No, I totally blanked. I had it.
Where
We'll
are
just keep
you
going.
based? Where are you based in California?
I'm in California. I'm in San Clemente, California. So I'm Southern California, between LA and San Diego, Orange County, I guess.
Oh, sick. I've been in
Yeah.
LA just for a month, but it was years ago and training. I
Oh
went just
yeah. No.
them. Yeah.
And
It was
hopefully,
really
yeah, no, I really want to travel. I mean, I love traveling. This is the time that we just can't travel.
I know.
And
I
that's
mean,
another
this is
weird thing.
for
Yeah, it's a weird
Have you
thing to
been to
think
London?
about. Or what was that?
Have you been to London?
Not yet. No. I wish.
Okay, maybe it'll be
Soon.
soon. There you go. There she is, my producer.
I like that it just peeks in. And great seeing you, Pearl. I love all the work that you do with together. You guys take great pictures, great videos. It's good to have a good team, you know? Like, it's hard to do it all by yourself.
It's
When you
super
got someone
handy.
that's just happy to help you out, it helps it
I know.
go even smoother. Hey,
Happy.
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, bless her. Bless her. He's a bit intense with me sometimes.
Right.
Just because I'm full on all the time to be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like, I never get tired. I think that's a good thing.
It
If I
is.
get tired today, pray for me though. You know.
No, you got to keep the energy going. I mean, and it's good to have some like that. I mean, I know I'm actually a little more mellow, but like I love hanging out with people like kind of reminded me of my sister. She's just like out there. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready too now. Let's just go. And
I
it's
mean,
good to
I'm
have that.
chill. I'm chill. It's just my brain is working all the time. So that's when I'm like, oh, Hannah, do this, and she's like, again. I think you should finish something.
Yeah. It's like,
That's
let me show
why.
this. Let's do this. Let's do that. No, it's good. I mean,
Mhm.
this is the greatest time to use all that energy just to get in the work and
Yes.
experiment, like you're saying. Know what works. You guys can hear me though? That's cool.
Okay.
There you
No.
are. Yeah, the sound was just going in and
So
out. But what were you just saying?
I don't know if
That's better.
hmm?
What were you just saying?
Just I think I was just saying nothing that I was just use all the stuff that I didn't film or that I couldn't do before. That now is a great time. But also
Yeah.
this, I don't know if people think the same way or you think the same way as me as well. It can be a bit toxic this time because we might feel like we have to be so productive, which I think is okay to don't be as well. I think it's okay to just take your time. And
Yeah.
I'm telling this
Absolutely.
myself because I'm the one who is like, no, I want to do stuff, you
Yeah,
know.
workaholic. You're like, oh, okay, now slow down. No, it's good. I
But I
mean, in the beginning, I saw a lot of that. People were like, "Oh, I'm an essential worker. I'm a worker. I'm going out doing my work, and or I'm going to be productive all this time when I have it off and just keep on working." And then the other people are like, "Well, I just want to chill and relax." I'm like, "That's good. This is the time to chill and relax." And for the people
I
that,
think that's the best time where you can chill actually and things are not moving at the moment. So you can
yeah,
take your time and chill if you need to. I mean, if you want to be productive, you want to do yourself. Yeah. But sometimes I believe social media makes you feel that way, that
right,
you have to keep going constantly. That's when I try to keep reminding to myself to don't be that way. Like imagine the singers,
yeah,
if singers are not constantly creating, are not constantly there, right? Everyone has their own time, right?
right,
Example, Beyonce is not creating music constantly out every day. She has her moments, she has created all this, and then she goes away, create more, and then Rihanna comes on
yeah.
and creates. So I think that's kind of we should think.
Yeah, and it's really the process of most artists, I mean, and great artists to, go in the room, isolate
Yeah.
yourself, be with the art creation, and then go out and then share the art. You got to go back and forth.
And also, I think people will take it for granted if you are creating so much constantly. They will not be as impressed because they just so used to seeing stuff all the time.
Right,
So
right.
I mean, maybe on social media, I'm not like crazy on social media anyway. I'm just trying to create for me, and I post it as soon as I want to. But is that crazy time when you wanna like, oh my god, everyone is creating, but like no, take your time, you know, work on it.
Yeah,
Artists don't work that way. So why you have to keep posting or have to keep creating? But yeah,
always. It's a never-ending story. So what do you think about
I know.
after all this? After I've always been asking all the magicians and mentalists, like, what do you envision coming out of the isolation and with magic? What do you think it's going to be? What's it going to look like to you?
With magic or with in terms of magic?
With everything you do, like, how do you think? Because I know the whole world's going to change and it's going through a shift, and coming back into the normal life, it's not going to be completely normal. So I think, what is your
I,
vision for that?
it's gonna be different. Some companies will be, oh my god, week off. Or I think this is opening people's eyes differently, but I think everything's gonna continue the same.
Yeah,
Eventually, what for me personally, what is changing in this is changing that I'm working in the studio all the time. but I keep being creative. Obviously, there is no gigs, right?
Right.
Or there is no, I don't have shoots, I don't have commercials, or things, I don't have auditions. Um, but I think it's just giving maybe an opportunity to be different. For example, a different type of audition that you can self-tape, but that was before already.
Yeah.
You know, so I my girlfriend is saying if they think I will get hired. What do you mean?
Like, are people gonna be hiring magicians for events and stuff?
I think so, because I think as well the sense of, I think people is missing that connection, person to person, because online we have it every day. So once we don't have something, we want it more.
Yeah.
So if we stop in to have someone in real life, what would you stop that if you have it
I
now?
know.
So I believe it's just gonna make it even better.
Me too. I really
I
do.
don't, that's how kind of maybe I want to think, just to
No, that's good. Yeah, it's
keep
definitely good to see
thinking
the
that way.
positive
That
side, and I believe so too. Because right now we're taking a lot of things for granted almost, and once we're out there, we're gonna be like, oh, yes, wide open arms, like let's get connected again. You know, because we've been so isolated, and yes, we were connected through online presence, which is super cool to still stay connected.
yeah,
And in a way,
it's
it's helped me
just
connect even more. I mean, here I am talking with you, and I've never chatted with you ever, and here it's bringing stronger connections, and it's making us want to be better people, like have a better community. So I think the communities are going to be even stronger and more, accepting and wanting to see more entertainment live. I definitely see that. I think it's going to level up magic, and everybody's going to want to level up. That's what we're doing right now. We're just recharging our batteries.
maybe to be more open-minded, to be more comfortable in terms of being on a FaceTime, even if we don't know each other. If you were to be in person, that'll be making more difficult, I guess. Like it'll be
right.
You do it, so maybe it will change in that way. Because if I want to see an artist, I want to see it on the stage. I want to see it because you see it on TV. But I think this is just gonna make things stronger. Obviously, things will change in life, but in magic, I don't think much is gonna change because we're already online anyway.
Yeah,
and I don't think people enjoy magic. And I don't think people enjoy magic online. Magic is doing by person. Every time I do close-up magic, I ask them, "Have you ever seen magic before?" And they like, "Oh yeah," but I said, like, "Have you seen it in person?" And that's when you feel that personal connection, the way of touching them, the way that they touch, for example, the cards, or they touch the stuff. So yeah, that's what I think. Oh.
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
I definitely believe that, and it's good to keep that positive outlook. Because I know some people are freaking out and they're going towards that side, but I'm like, no, I think it's gonna be great. I mean, believe it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and people are already talking about it. You're talking about it, and it's not just the magicians. I've talked to even my family members or friends who are like, oh man, I can't wait to see, like, because they always wonder, like, what are you doing? You're not performing for like people? I'm like, well, I got this right now online. At least I'm still able to perform and connect with people. But once this is over with, it's going to be full throttle. Like, I know all its magicians are going to be like running out, like sharing our magic.
It's going to be like everyone on the streets, magic.
Yeah. So I can't wait.
Yeah, definitely. I think people miss that. So I don't know. When a kid can't something, that's what they want. So we work the same way.
Yeah.
I think.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you back out.
I don't know what they're saying.
I can't wait to be out.
Yeah. Well, you should come to London one time. Whenever. Come and visit.
There you go. Yeah, I can see you good. And what's this, guys? We can show off new material we are working on. Yeah, this is the time to definitely work on new material.
People will want to see my magic. They love it. I think because, yeah, we can show off all the new material we are working on. That's definitely true. I mean, magic is all about practicing, right? In that sense as well. Like, you need to get your techniques right, be comfortable with it. So I guess this is time, whatever you don't feel comfortable with, do it now and then practice it later.
Yeah, I think also a good time to go back to the fundamentals. You know, I think people like just have a fresh look because now you really have this break, and without the rushing of the world, you could be sitting down and you go over things you might have missed.
Just watching whatever or just taking your time. Yeah, exactly.
And the Magic Man London's looking forward to the session in January.
Yeah, I always go to the session. You have to come to January if you want on the session. I mean, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I will say it's a bit more geeky in that sense, but it's cool. It's like it's just a little weekend.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, it's fun. I only went for 1 day this year, and I think it was enough for me because you just enjoy your maximum. Cause no, yes and no. I think Sunday everyone is hungover.
Yeah, there's that.
They're not as alive. So for me, if people are hungover on Sunday, I'm like, I'm just gonna go. I'd rather
Right.
to just have fun in 1 day, and then just come back. Blackpool this year though, it was really cool.
Ooh, that's one I really want to go to one day. I mean, that was like probably the last big Magic convention.
Yeah, you need to come.
Magic Live? What was that?
No.
Yeah, Magic Live. I mean, right now they're all canceled, but I think the last big convention was probably the Blackpool. So now we gotta
oh yeah, because
next
Magic
year.
Life is being canceled.
Yeah, I know everything's canceled. Ugh. But next year we always get next year.
When I go to, if I ever go to America again, like I think it's LA, it's in Magic Castle.
Magic Castle. Have you been there yet?
No, because when I was in LA, again, I spent the month, but I was training as a dancer, and literally the last week before I was going back to London, that's when someone could get me in there, but it was just too late. I was like, nah.
Well, next time.
Yeah, it's not gonna go anywhere, right? So I can go.
Yeah, it's still there.
Exactly. But yes, I really want to go to the Magic Castle and probably maybe Magic Life, maybe, but not too fast. Blackpool experience it, and it was really cool, and everyone travels to Blackpool, so it was really good. Really good
Blackpool
experience.
is basically like the Magic Live in the UK, so definitely.
Yeah, I guess it's easier for everyone, I guess, America in general and Canada to just go that one, right?
Right.
And South. I'd love to see you guys go, please. Bye, Machi.
Yeah.
Mike is going.
Yeah, well, hopefully cross paths soon after all this. We could share some more magic and more ideas. And I know I'll be.
Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, so if I'll leave with, do you have what's the greatest advice you've ever received that you took to heart?
That I've received.
Or if you want to leave your own advice.
I'll say be patient because everything comes. And that's, I think, my whole life, it taught me to be patient. If you keep working and just believe yourself, as soon as you do, it will come whatever to. Because I really experienced it. It's just patience. Don't want everything to come right there. And I keep reminding that to myself still. But eventually will come.
No, those are great words of wisdom. Definitely do the work. Be patient, especially right now. This is the time to be patient and be doing the work. So thank you, Sonia. Thank you for spending time with me and with everyone here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Much to meet you.
Check out Sonia Benito. You'll find her all over the web. And check out us guys, Slightly Smoking. I'm Jack. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Peace.